there, beautiful Chicago, Illinois, coming to you live from the Fine Arts Building. This is the Gameshow Gameshow! Now let's get these contestants out here. All the way from Indianapolis, Indiana, they enjoy reading, running, traveling, and eating. And give it up for Meg! Another in Indianapolis, they enjoy cycling, rock climbing, and card games. Let's hear it for Forrest! From Illinois, they enjoy volleyball, games, and alcohol. Everyone, let's hear it for Jams! From Louisville, Kentucky, they enjoy live music, cooking, and concerts. Let's hear it for Girl Scouts! All the way from LaGrange, they enjoy traveling, cooking, and drinking. And let's put our hands together for Bob!
I don't want to do anything that would give me an HR.
From Mount Prospect, Illinois, they enjoy baking and only baking. Let's put our hands together for Shells! From Cleveland, it says their hobbies are not applicable. Let's give it up for Sunshine! All the way from Cleveland, Ohio, they enjoy gymnastics and going to the spa. Let me hear it for Ms. Austin! I was wrong. This is the next Austin, Texas. They enjoy tennis, playing piano, and yoga. This is Miss Austin. My cards got mixed up. I'm so sorry. All right. Sorry about that. Coming in from New Lenox, Illinois, they enjoy music and playing music. Let's give it up for Ricky! And from Long Island, New York, they enjoy baking and watching Netflix. Let's give it up for our good friend, Kato! Now, everybody, I want to hear a big game show welcome for our illustrious host, Mr. Neil Pinklebottom!
You're working on it. Come on, working on it. Yeah, you got it. Welcome to the Game Show, where our brave and bold contestants will put their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on a game show. I'm your host, Neil Pinklebottom.
And I'll be your co-host, Louis Fairbanks.
Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring contestants will take home prizes, and today's #1 contestant will be crowned the Game Show King or Queen! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show Gameshow! Contestants, are you ready?
Yes. Absolutely.
Louis Fairbanks, are you ready?
I am always ready.
Let's take a look at the 6 categories.
There we go.
Now, K-Dog, you did some wonderful dancing out there. I saw some throwback to John Travolta, our classic artist here. We've got 6 categories on the board. TV Hangouts, show us your match this pose, a.k.a. Disney movies and Chicago landmarks. K-Dog, please pick a category and point value.
Disney movies for 3.
All right, for 3 points, let's take a look at this question in Disney movies.
Oh, I know.
Jesse.
I know the answer.
What?
Which board are you in?
Aren't you reading it?
Put your
Yes.
Do you read it? That's Disney.
I'm in the one that we're
That's
always
Disney.
in. What are you talking about?
Technical difficulty. I know the answer!
She made your homework!
Jams is on it!
She doesn't even know! Wait till you see the question.
All right, we're starting with
Your questions.
those categories are, here it is, who is the youngest Disney princess? And that is Shells.
No.
Is it Snow White? No! It is Snow White. Snow White
Younger than Marita?
is 14 years old.
What?
Shells, you've got control of the board.
Wait, actually.
Woo!
Oh, let's go Chicago landmarks.
4.
Oh, how many can I do?
1 through 5. 1 through 5.
Let's go 5.
All right,
Yeah.
for 5 points, it's Chicago landmarks. In what year was Millennium Park opened?
Jason.
All right, Kristen. Wait,
2001.
is it 2001? Oh. This is a level 5 question, so no. In what year was Millennium Park opened? In what year was Millennium Park opened? There it is, Bob. 2002. Was it 2002? You've got one last chance. In what year was Millennium Park opened? And that is Jams.
2000.
Was it 2000? This is definitely a harder question than that. How about that answer, Jesse?
The answer is the year 2004.
Oh! And that means I'm coming over to Miss Austin right now to give you control of the board.
Let's do Disney for 4.
For 4 points, it's Disney movies.
Yes.
Jeopardy credit. Which villain had flunkies named Flotsam and Jetsam? Chef Boyardee.
Ursula!
Is it Ursula? Nicely done, Chef Boyardee. You've got control of the board and...
Show us your for 4.
All right, for 4 points, you will see it. In this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do that thing, then put your paddle out. For 4 points, please show us your silly human trick. And that was boss. Please tell us what you're going to do.
Roll my tongue.
Let's see you roll your tongue. Oh! You can fit something inside there, boss.
Later.
I meant like a straw.
Yeah, Disney
All right.
movies, 100.
All right, there's not a 100 up there.
Well, 1, whatever.
All right, great. So for whatever, this is clear.
Yeah.
For 1 point, Disney movies. Donny Osmond saying, "I'll make a man out of you" in this animated feature. All right, and this is Ricky.
You gotta wait for him to...
Is it Mulan? Nicely done. You got yourself on the board and you've got control.
I'll do Disney movies for 5.
For 5 points, Disney movies. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? All right, and Jams came out.
He definitely beat me.
No, he was before.
4.
Is it 4? No. That's what we call an underestimate, Jams. All right, as far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? All right, and this is Chef Boy.
You gotta wait for him.
13.
Is it 13? That is 100% correct. The most, the oldest one was from Pinocchio 70 years ago. It was When You Wish Upon a Star, and the most recent one was from Coco.
Frozen.
Yes. Oh, there.
Coco. Frozen was the one before. Remember. So now I know it makes me cry too. Chef Boyardee, you've got control.
TV Hangouts for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's TV Hangouts. Which Albuquerque-based thriller series featured a fried chicken restaurant called Los Pollos Hermanos? All right, and this is Forrest.
Breaking Bad.
Is it Breaking Bad? 4 points to you, Forrest. And
Stop so slow.
what? You got
Pick a
control.
new, pick a new one.
They're yelling at me.
I know.
not you. TV Hangouts.
Oh no,
for
it's a 5. All right, for 5 points, TV Hangouts.
No, wait.
This show featuring a fast-talking mother and daughter duo often had them visiting Luke's diner. All right.
Gilmore Girls.
Is that Gilmore Girls?
I haven't even
Where are the scores? All right, for 3 points, it's TV Hangouts.
That's not team.
Set in Sunnydale, California, this show often visited a teen nightclub called the Bronze. There were lots of. There we go. It's Jams.
Isn't it sunny?
Is it? It's sunny.
Philadelphia?
That's in Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia, California.
I don't know.
There were lots
I
of
have no idea.
monstrous fights on this show. Set in the Bronze is the name of the place. All right, and that's Forrest.
The OC.
Is it the OC? Oh no, no, not
It
at
was
all.
a movie before it was a TV show.
Whoa, hints. Come on.
Yes, it was. It was very popular, and like I said, lots of monstrous
Okay,
action.
I got it.
All right, Jams.
Sure it is. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Is it Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah!
You got that. And now it's time to call forward Sunshine. It's time for you to spin the wheel of fortune cookie.
Ready?
No Grammys! No Grammys! No Grammys! No Grammys! No Grammys! No Grammys! And this is Snatch Phrase. So I'm going to ask you to stand in front of Miss Austin, and then no, in front of Miss Austin, and then from this side of the room, I would like you to pick an opponent. Any one of these players.
Yeah. Shells.
Shells and Sunshine. Well, it sounds like you've gone to the beach now. You are now. It's true, though, right? That's good. I just caught that right there. You are now the temporary captains of your teams, and you've got the job of getting your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. You can do or say anything that you like, except for the words. Let me finish. Except for the words that you are trying to get them to guess. So, if it was a fire truck, you could say that it's a red emergency vehicle, or that it goes woo, woo, woo. But you can't say fire truck or fire truck. For every word or phrase that your teammates guess, every member of your team will take home points. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
I don't think that person who doesn't speak.
We've got 10 seconds on the clock.
I have to eat this in the morning.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What words and phrases did your team guess?
All of these.
Let's please
We
name
got mute, ceiling fan, pogo stick, puzzle piece, banana peel.
That's 5 points for it! What words and phrases did your team guess?
Twig, nightmare, cot, garden hose, and sequins.
That's 5 points for every member of this team! And also, Sunshine, for spinning the wheel, you are getting 3 additional points. Keep it positive. Keep it positive. All right, everyone.
You both have
You
points.
both got points.
Oh.
So I'm coming to you, boss, because it's been a little while. You've got control of the board.
Where's the team score?
How many points?
Looking for a team score.
2. Yes, it's just one question. For 2 points, Disney movies. Which character broke the internet in 2018? And that's Shells.
What's her name?
Yes.
Girl did it. That's the name of the movie.
Was the movie about Kim Kardashian Sunshine?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Is it Wreck-It Ralph? It is Wreck-It Ralph.
I've never seen it.
Match this pose for 1.
All right, in this category, you will see a photograph. If you think you can match the pose that's in the photograph, then put your paddle out for 1 point. Can you match this pose? And that was Meg. Come on out.
Yes, Meg, do it.
Share it with your loving
got
audience
it.
over here.
Own it.
Yeah! That's 1 point for Meg, and you've got control.
I'm gonna do show us your for 3.
All right, for 3 points, please show us your floss. And that was Boss and Jams.
Yes.
Boss and Jams, you're both coming out. When there's a song, you can make the boss. Go. Yeah! Boss and Jams, you're both getting those points. And because you're in between them, I'm giving you control of the board.
Okay. Chicago Landmarks 1.
For 1 point, Chicago Landmarks. All right.
Easing into it.
What is the nickname of the shiny sculpture, otherwise known as the Cloud Gate? And that was Miss Austin.
Oh!
Bean.
Is it the bean? Nicely done. All right, that's 1 point for you and control.
Okay. Let's go match this pose for 5.
All right, for 5 points. Can you match this pose? Please show us your herky. All right, and that was Forrest, Jams, and Boss. But here's the deal. Just watch, just the 3 of them that just went.
Make sure
Watch
you're not
your
standing
head.
under the disco
You
ball.
are,
Disco ball.
you are like jump and do this? That's literally it's a herky. Exactly. Wow. It's a herky. Just watch your head.
You go first.
We're all going at the same time?
You go first.
Ready? Okay. You're getting those points! It's Forrest and Jam.
Forrest and Jams get the points. I'm not giving Boss any points for that.
Right, I agree. All right. It's been since my cheerleading days. Chef already, you've got control.
AKA 4.
In this category, you will see the name of a character or person. If you can give us another identity for them, you will get the 4 points. For 4 points, who is Norma Jean Baker? And that is
Marilyn Monroe.
Is that Marilyn Monroe? There it is.
Not fair.
And now it is time for me to bring forward. Time for me to bring forward Ricky Time for you to spin the wheel. No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! And this is dancing with the contestants. Stand right here, Ricky. And I would like you to pick a partner from any of the contestants. I would like you to pick someone who you trust with your life and your points.
Come on, HR.
Oh. K-Dog.
I feel slighted.
Ricky and K-Dog, let's stand with each other.
Get out of here.
And now, take it easy. Take it easy. It's a party. All right, everyone. We're going to stand by the monitor right now, and you will have both of you together. Face me, and then you will have the job in just a moment to dance toward me and back in 15 seconds. However, this is not just any dance. This is a tango! I do not care if it is technically accurate. However, I do care that you are cheek to cheek this way and back. If you can do that in your 15 seconds, you will each take 5 points.
Do it!
Cheek to cheek. Drop the paddle. Cheek to cheek. Face cheeks.
Drop the paddle.
Yeah.
Face cheeks, everyone. Face cheeks, everyone. Cheek to cheek. Ready. Set. Go. Your cheeks are not touching.
The cheeks are definitely not. Oh, that's better. Back here. Keep the cheeks together. There we go. All right.
It's very hard to do that motion and stay cheek to cheek. So there you go. Let's give it up for Ricky and K-Dog. We've got time for one more round of questions. So I'm coming to you, Sunshine, to give you control.
All right. AKA for 3.
For 3 points, who is Passion Play? Oh, there it is. Hi. Is that Muhammad Ali? It is. Nice.
Like a boss. 2,000 and above questions.
Girl Scout, you got control.
Chicago Landmarks 2.
For 2 points, it's Chicago Landmarks.
All right.
It goes by Willis now, but to Chicagoans, this skyscraper will always be, and that was K-Dog.
Sears Tower.
Is it Sears Tower? It is. Nicely done. 2 points for you. Give it up first, K-Dog.
Tango.
What?
Tango dancer.
AKA for 5.
All right, for 5 points, who is
Not good.
Somebody's at the door.
Marshall Mathers?
For sure.
All right, and that's Jams.
Oh!
Is that Eminem? You know what? I'll give you Chef Boyardee. I'm going to give you a chance at some extra points. So what is another identity? Another identity for that Eminem?
So Shady.
Is it the Slim Shady?
I'll take Slim Shady.
5 points for Chef Boyardee. And I'm coming to you, Meg, because it's been a long time since I've seen you. So you've got control.
AKA for 2, please.
You're always so surprised. Man.
For 2 points. For 2 points. Who is Diana Prince?
No idea.
There was such a popular movie about this character just last year. All right.
Diana Ross.
Is Diana Prince's name really Diana Ross?
It is
Or
not.
vice versa? We're coming to Jams.
Princess Diana.
Is Princess Diana's name really Diana Prince?
It is not.
Oh no! Like I said, a very popular movie about this character who
Was played by an
tell the truth.
Yes, that's a good.
What?
Yes. Girl Scout.
Wonder Woman.
Is it Wonder Woman? It is Wonder Woman. Nicely done. Yes, maybe you saw that movie. All right, we've got time for one more question.
Chicago Landmarks 4.
For 4 points, it's Chicago Landmarks. Until 2016, Wrigley Field suffered from what curse? And that was boss.
The goat.
Is it the curse of the goat? There it is. That is 4 points for you. And now it is time to bring forward Shells. Where's Shells?
That's me.
That's you. And this Wheel of Fortune cookie.
Oh, why?
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And this is Spin It to Win It. Go ahead and take your spot, Shells, because everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points right now. But not before I ask you a potentially embarrassing question. No, you can go to your spot.
Okay.
So of these 4 color Shells, which one's your favorite? Blue, white, orange, or green? All right, everyone, turn around and look inside your green drawers. We're going to need Louis Fairbanks up here.
Yes, we are.
All right, everyone. So you will find in that green drawer a vest and also 3 very clean projectiles that have never been worn, like the socks that you find in there, never been worn. Put that vest on. You'll put your head through the hole in it and make sure you have 3 projectiles. If you don't, we will remedy that
Why are they
situation.
called?
Because they're being used as projectiles, and we're not using them as socks.
And these are clean?
Yeah!
They have never been on a human foot.
They have never been, you should have 3. So they may have touched the floor, but they've never been put on a foot, okay? Everyone, then here, let me have one. Thank you. Does anyone need a projectile?
Nope, got 3.
Great. So make sure you have those 3 projectiles in hand. You are now teamed up with the person standing directly across from you. And here's what's going on, y'all.
Okay.
This, you have 2 jobs, everyone. Everyone has 2 jobs. Those jobs, get as many of the projectiles in your hand on your partner's vest as possible. Second job, catch as many of those projectiles that your partner is throwing at you on that vest without using your hands. Every projectile on your vest or your partner's vest at the end of 30 seconds will be a point for both of you, up to a maximum of 6. If you drop any balls, you have to go get them, but after both you and your partner's hands are empty. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready,
You go first.
set, go!
Go ahead. You first.
Toss it.
I got it. Oh, there we go.
Did you? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Keep going.
Tighten it.
Hit it. We're good.
10 seconds.
How'd this one go?
Hey, can I get that last one back?
5, 4, 3, hold on, 2, 1, and that's time! Alright, this one fell out. Alright, everyone, so don't pick anything up yet, everyone. Don't pick anything up. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points for me!
How does she have
I
4
see
on
1, 2, because he threw them, and she's better at catching. 1, 2. I didn't say that you could
I only
have.
had 2. She missed one. I had to throw
Yeah,
it
there's
back.
6. That's
The
all good.
socks
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 points for Forrest and Chef Boyardee. Jams, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Sunshine and Jams are getting 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points for Girl Scout and
Yeah, we unrolled them.
Miss Austin.
No, the
5
actual
points.
balls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Boss
Actual
and
Little man.
Ricky. That's 6 points.
Ricky
And
Bobby.
1, 2,
No,
3,
it
4,
wasn't
5. K-Dog and Shell are getting 5 points. You can take that vest off, everyone. Put it back in the drawers. And now, everyone, put your paddles away. You will not need them. Put your paddles away because you are a family, and you are a family, and this is the Trivia Feud! Let's call forward Meg and Chef Boyardee. Face each other. Shake hands.
Shake hands.
Put your hands behind your back. And in just a moment, Louis Fairbanks will read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on this board, you will ring this bell without breaking my hand. Thank you, Miss Austin. My safety is important. Okay. If your answer's on the board, we will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yes.
Meg and Chef Boyardee.
Yes.
Great. Jesse.
All right. If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her Corvette.
Her Corvette!
Damn it, that was a good one.
There it is. Oh! Thank you so much. Number 1 answer on the board, Sunshine. Not sure if you played with as many Barbies as I did,
I don't like her.
but I think you, hey, take it easy. Keep it positive. Keep it positive. That's me. All right. So, Sunshine, like I said, you might have played with as many Barbies as I have, but you might know her. So tell me what you would get rid of from her.
I think it would be her shoes.
Her shoes! Yes! Also, quick reminder, we're not going to confer until I give you a chance, so please don't chat about it because they can literally hear you, okay? All right, Miss Austin.
Her dress.
Her dress! It would be collected in a bunch of She's meant to read Congo, that's how it goes. All right, next up is Ricky.
The 6 of those.
Her dream house! We've got 2 answers on the board, no strikes yet, and no help from your friends or your enemies.
Ken.
Ken! All right, Chef Boyardee, we've got 1 answer on the board, and no strikes, so no pressure to you yet.
Her dog.
Her dog!
You absolute monster.
I'm sorry, that answer made me sad. Sunshine.
Her purse.
Her purse! Ooh, all right. Miss Austin, there's only one answer left. And again, no chatting. No chatting.
Oh, no chatting.
No chatting. That was the thing that was stated out loud. Miss Austin, we've got one answer left and only one shot. So if you get this right, you're going to take points for your team. If you get this wrong, then they get 10 seconds to confer and a chance to steal. So if Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction on.
Her bags?
Her bags, which is the same as purses? Oh! Take 10 seconds. You're going to get good.
I was like,
You don't think jewelry?
And that's time. That's time. And I'm coming to Girl Scout. Her jewelry! They're taking 10 points on each hour. And now, Miss Austin, it's time for you to spin the wheel. No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! Not it's birthday!
Oh, I thought we were doing that.
No. And this is the Tier Tractor! Stand right here, Miss Austin, because you are running into our most terrifying event.
What?
This is
What the
the Tier Tractor! Everyone, Miss Austin, I'm sure you've seen a tractor before, but you've never seen a tier tractor, so I would like you to take a peek inside here. Tell us what you see.
Jelly beans?
They're jelly beans! Thank you so much. There are 2 of them. Everyone, Miss Austin, you will walk away from here with 5 points if you can eat one of these jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. Now, here's the catch, everyone. Here's the catch, everyone. One of these jelly beans is delicious, and the other jelly bean is not at all delicious. In fact, I will let you know that one of these jelly beans is chocolate pudding, and the other one is canned dog food. For 5 points, eat a jelly bean. Cheer on, everyone!
This is?
I hope it's pudding.
Definitely chocolate pudding.
Best part is you can say
And you are very glad.
Very lucky.
Because I think in the opinion of everyone who works here, canned dog food is the worst flavor. So, sunshine, forest, you're coming up. It's like,
Worst, don't blow it.
Don't
blow it.
All right, hands behind your back. Jesse.
All right. Name something people are often chased by in movies.
monsters.
Monsters! All right, Miss Austin, you have the face of a person who's very familiar, like you've been in a lot of movies. So tell me, what would be chasing you if you were in a movie?
Cars?
Cars! Your movie collection is clearly unrivaled, so tell me.
Beers.
Dogs! All right, K-Dog.
He's gonna get it right.
A person.
More specifically,
I don't know if that's point.
a murderer!
I would call that a fairly bad guy, yeah.
If they are specifically setting out to murder, yes, they are a bad guy. Unless they're in a war sometimes. All right,
Yes.
Chef Boyardee, it's a clean sweep.
You saw
Why do I
That
get
must
the
be it.
hard one?
Nope, there's only one.
It's
It's
only
number 3.
remember, it's number 3.
Hey, keep it nice. Oh, sorry.
Say something. Time's up. Come on.
2, 1. Lava! What? I love it.
There actually was one movie about that. And here's zombies, which unfortunately is a subclass of monster.
All right,
You and your 13
we're
and
taking it back to you.
Disney. Take your lava.
Your last chance, Miss Austin.
Definitely.
zombie?
You just said zombie. I'll let you try again.
Apparently listening is definitely a skill that's impaired right now. Miss Austin.
She's just nervous.
It happens.
It's on TV.
Stage fright.
It's a trending topic.
What did she say?
3, 2, 1.
Fire!
Fire!
That's just less solid lava.
Take your 10 seconds, everyone. They took the last points from you. Let's see. Can they do it again?
That's a good one. I like it.
And I'm coming to you, boss.
No, she's got it.
Our Jams.
Jams has it. Fuck the police!
I'd also like to point out that this is a PG-13 rated show. You've used your one FCC regulated F.
My dad is an officer, so it's okay.
K-Dog, come spin the wheel.
What's up, Brandy?
K-Dog,
Nice!
come spin the wheel.
Potty
No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! Go away, we need you.
Yeah, wait for it, but it's a minute!
And this is Everyone's Got Talent. Stand right here,
Carlton.
because here at the Gameshow, we believe that everyone has talent. So, when we say that, we mean quantity, not quality. So, K-Dog, here is an assortment of talents for you to display. We have these juggling balls. We have these finger cymbals, often associated with belly dancing. We have a hula hoop. We have a guitar. It's only got 5 strings, and it's incredibly out of tune. And we have this kid's joke book for each of the talents that you can show us in 30 seconds. You will take home a point. K-Dog, ready, set, go! Cheer on everyone!
Do it! Go!
Cheer on everyone!
3 points to K-Dog. 3 points to K-Dog. 2 points to K-Dog.
Paradise City!
3! It's definitely a guitar happening, K-Dog. Congratulations. That's 4 points right there. We got 10 seconds left.
Put in the Cyclops family get along.
Why?
They never see
5 points plus the 3-point bonus. That's an 8-point round for you.
Alright, coming up next will be Ricky and Boss.
Yeah, let's do it! Just keep your hands back.
Alright, I need to get my bell.
Don't blow it.
Make sure you actually ring it.
I have to prove your rebound.
Apparently
Right?
that's a rule.
It is a rule. Alright. Yes.
Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
Oh, a dog! There it is.
Don't lose
There it
it.
is.
Nice doing business with you.
Come back, kids.
Can I get number
No,
1?
no.
No, that's how it's been the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not.
It was a
Yeah.
rule,
That's
guys.
the rule,
Where's
Jason.
Steve Harvey?
That's
Alright,
the rule,
hey dog,
Steve Harvey?
please name a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers.
A pig.
A pig!
Good
Nicely
one.
done. Nicely done. They're not going to see what you're doing at all. Alright, Chef Boyardee, 4 answers on the board.
Elephant?
An elephant! Nice. Nice. Sunshine. A cat! There it is.
She said cat.
Alright. Alright, Miss Austin, 2 answers on the board.
Animal?
A camel!
I think of the hump first,
That is definitely
personally.
the thing I see first. The hump, which are just deposits of fat, I believe. Which is how they hold their water. Ricky. Three.
Alright, I'll do it again.
2. You're not in charge of that.
Oh! You don't have is there a time limit?
No, yes there is.
No?
Yes there is. That's it.
My beer?
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
3, 2,
An anteater.
1. An anteater!
It's a good one.
You need to believe in yourself more, buddy.
Hey dog, we've got 1 answer
Bugs
left.
me that last time the last number was
A hippo!
Jamie, for the record, I said
Very good nose, but not on the board.
Alright, Chef Boyardee. This is the last shot for your team. If not, they get another chance to steal your points.
Don't let them do this 3 times.
Done. 3. Done.
A dolphin!
I'm so sorry.
Dolphins have blowholes, not noses.
Bottlenose.
Alright.
Yep.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
We're good. We got it.
We're going with it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, it looks like Boss is ready.
Mouse?
Is it a mouse?
It's not
It's
a
not a
mouse.
mouse!
What was it?
Well, let's get there.
Guys, it was a horse.
It's a horse! Of course! Of course! And now, it's time for Meg to spin the wheel.
Whatever I said.
No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! And this is teal or not teal. Stand in the center, face the screen. Everyone, Meg, you might not have noticed, but we have 4 briefcases over here. We have 2 teal, 2 steel. I'm going to ask you to pick 2 and bring them right where you are, but not before I ask your friends and studio audience to help you make that choice. Teal! Steel! Help out! Teal! Steel! Steel! Choice. You got teal! Teal!
No.
Teal! Okay, Meg, are you content with your choice? Put that down. Put that down. All right. So what we did not tell you, Meg, what we did not tell you is that inside of these briefcases is a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5 that we will add to your score. And Louis Fairbanks is here to show you the 2 that you did not pick.
I'm so nervous.
1.
Yeah! You're not getting 1.
This is one I told you to pick, so hopefully it's bad.
2. You're not getting 2.
Go!
So we know that inside of these briefcases there's a 0 and a 5, and your friends are going to help you make that choice. Help out! The teal one! The teal one! The teal one! All right, Meg, are you sure about that choice?
I'm not sure.
Okay, the teal one! The teal one! Help out! Yeah! While you were thinking about it, we just got a call from the bank. You could walk away with 3 points, or you could open up this briefcase. What do you want to do?
Take the deal! Take the deal!
No deal.
No deal. Suitcase!
Oh, he gets to see first?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nicely done. And it's time to call forward. Hey, Michelle. Time for you to do our final round of Trivia Feud. Shake hands. Put your hands behind your back. Yes, please. And Jesse.
Someone from the
Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Does that still count as a victory?
My hand's not broken. Yes.
That's not the question I asked. No.
Don't waste your food.
Don't waste your food. There it is. I think I meant don't waste your sleep time. All right, we're coming over here, Meg. I don't know if you ever had parents, but if you did, what would they tell you not to waste?
Your money.
Your money.
Come on.
Nicely done. All right, Forrest. If you ever had kids, what would you tell them not to waste?
Come on, you got it. Anytime.
Time.
My answer.
There it is. All right, Jams. I don't know. Maybe kids is never in the thing for me. So I don't know what I'd tell a kid, but what would you?
Life.
Life. There it is. Girl Scout. We've got 2 answers on the board. No strikes at all. You got the easy.
Your brain or your intellect?
Your brain or your intellect, your thinking process is so sorry. Good shot there. Boss, we've got 2 answers on the board.
He is a dad.
Apparently only uses 4 answers ever.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I can comprehend.
The drama. This is what we call it. This is where he'd be making smack talk to you.
Friendships?
Don't waste your friendships!
Oh, that was
All
good.
right, Shells, 2 answers on the board.
This might be like a broad answer, but don't waste your emotions.
Don't waste your emotions! Oh! Take your 10 seconds. Take your 10 seconds.
You guys got the easy one.
I didn't think y'all was easy.
It was real deep.
Time. Life.
Let me Snapchat
That was
this to my
good.
kids. See what they say.
We got
That's
the
time. All right. Sunshine.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay.
Sunshine.
Water.
Water! All right, everyone.
What does that mean?
answer was don't waste electricity.
Electricity. And now it is time for me to bring forward. Girl Scout. Girl Scout, come spin the wheel. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. And this is a scavenger hunt. Go ahead and take your spot back. Everyone's gonna get a chance to earn some points
I
now.
don't get to get any points.
However, here's what's going on. I'm putting you on a scavenger hunt. I'm putting you all on a scavenger hunt. You will need to find an object, but only with your eyes. So please do not move from where you are. Okay? Everyone, you will find that object. If you do, put your hand in the air, and then we will confirm at the end of 30 seconds that you have found that object. If you do, you'll get 5 points. It is not inside the drawers, nor is it behind the curtains, nor is it in the shadowy part of the room. You have 30 seconds to find the object listed on top of your drawer.
You can move. Your time starts now.
Find the object that's listed on top of your drawer.
Go back to your spot, Girl Scout. What are you doing?
On top of your drawer.
What are you gonna do? Just raise your hand and wait. We'll come to you at the end of our time. There's 10 seconds left, everybody.
I'm pretty upset about this right now.
5,
You don't need your
4,
pad.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, and that's our time. Meg, what were you looking for?
I was looking for a fish.
Did you find a fish?
I found a fish.
There it is, hook, line, and sinker. You got 5 points. 5 points for Meg.
A gnome.
Did you find a gnome? It's right there. A gnome in its home. Forrest, you got 5 points. Jams.
Fortune cookie.
There on the wheel of fortune, 5 points for you. Girl Scout. There it is, 5 points for Girl Scout. And Boss.
Disco ball in the pizza.
I never saw that before. Boss, you got 5 points. That's Jessie. That is not a cow.
I'm offended twice.
Above in the light. So sorry, Chef. That's a high five. All right, Chef Boyardee, what were you looking for?
A flamingo.
There's a flamingo. You got a mingo. And there's your pig, not a cow. It's definitely a pig. 5 points for you. Probably lucky. Did you find the right? You're the one who's getting those points. You got 5 points. And
A baseball.
the baseball's over there. 5 points for you. And there's the baseball mitt. 5 points for you. And let's give it up for our players, everyone. Now time to grab your paddles. We've got 6 new categories on the board.
Here we go.
Here we go. Shells, you are trailing, so I'm going to give you control of the board.
For 5, please. Thank you.
We've got 6 new categories. They are Sing That Verse, Bird Brains, Impressions, Super Challenges, Good Show, Old Sport, and Get Lit. Shells, please tell us what you want to do.
Alright, I think I want to get lit.
Yes. I know you do.
I think we're going to go get lit for 5 points.
Alright, for 5 points, it's time to get lit. The movie Clueless was inspired by the novel Emma by this British author. And that is Chef Boyardee.
Jane Austen.
Is it Jane Austen? And that's the time when we discovered that lit stands for literature.
Also, Chef Boyardee, your full body lunge every time you have an answer to verify.
I respect you very much. Chef, you got control.
Sing that verse for 5.
Alright, in this category, you will see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing the remainder of that verse, then the words that come after the part that I read, then you will get these 5 points. Let's see these lyrics. I'm not throwing away my shot. You know I'm not throwing away my shot. And that is Girl Scout.
I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I'm
You missed a chunk of the line.
just like the country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my
shot.
I was just going to say Who even
Super
likes
Challenge
that?
is one.
Alright, what's the super challenge that that Girl Scout has volunteered for?
That is going to be Super Challenge number 1, the Middle Name Challenge. This is going to be an all play for everybody. You will all be together, and you will all be together.
And you, Jesse.
And me as well, yes. And we are going to organize ourselves silently without using words, alphabetically by our middle names.
Well, y'all know.
We've got 30 seconds. How long do we have to do this?
Just
until it's done. So
the team that goes first, the team that gets there first, put your hands up, and then we'll check to see how accurate you are. Okay. Ready, set, go! Oh, and A will be closer to the screen, and Z will be closer to here. And no middle name will be at the before. Hands in the air if you got there.
What is that?
Oh.
We're good. All right, no hands in the air.
Ready?
See any
No,
hands?
Are you ready?
This team has hands in the air. Let's take a look over here then. So Sunshine, what's your middle name?
Anne.
Anne.
The
With what letter is that?
D.
D.
Elizabeth.
A-D-E.
Yeah.
L.
Nicole.
He said they got it correct. You were first, so if you get it right, then you'll get the points.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Forrest.
Lynn.
Marie.
William.
They're right! Let's give it up for our team.
was this?
Find your spot.
Trying to lowercase.
It's like,
All right, and
She did like a lowercase.
I'm coming to you, Forrest. It's been a long time, so you get control.
impressions for 5.
All right, in this category, you will see the name of a character or person for 5 points. Please show us an impression of Mariah Carey, and that was Jams.
Oh.
You got the mic.
And
That is definitely Whitney Houston.
What is Mariah Carey sing?
Mariah Carey.
I have no idea.
All right, and that was Miss Austin.
All I want for Christmas.
You're not wrong, but I also hate that song so much that I almost don't even
All right, Miss Austin.
Let's go.
Cover.
Sing that verse for 4.
For 4 points, here are the lyrics. Shake it up, baby, now. And that was May.
Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout.
Twist and shout. Yeah! All right. You got
Very
control.
well done.
Impressions for 4.
All right, for 4 points, let us see an impression of SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, Forrest. It's like a boss.
I'm walking down the street.
That is a deep cut. You get 5 for that.
Forrest, you got control.
Good old sport for 5.
All right, good show, old sport for 5
yeah.
points. What is the title of the rap performed by the Chicago Bears in 1985? And that was Girl Scout.
Super Bowl Shuffle.
Is it the Super Bowl Shuffle? 5 points to you. Nice, Girl Scout and control.
I've watched that at least 10 times.
Bird Brains won.
For 1 point, Bird Brains. This popular app pits our fine-feathered friends against some vicious pigs. And that was Jams.
Angry Birds.
Is that Angry Birds? 1 point for you, Jams. And now it's time for me to call forward. Looks like Shells. You're in. Let's get here and spin that wheel.
I'm never gonna spin
No
it.
Glammies! No Glammies! No Glammies! No! And this is Jinko. Stand right here, Shells. You're gonna play one of our favorite games.
That does not sound fun.
This is Jinko. And here's how it works. No, we don't know what that game is. Shells, you're gonna drop. I'm glad. You're gonna drop a puck down wherever it's not. It's Stinko. Everyone, you're gonna drop a puck down, and they'll have fun where they are. But wherever it lands, you're gonna get those points. But Shells, I'll give you a chance to potentially double that score. Inside this briefcase, you'll find your pucks. If you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff sticker on that puck, then you will get double the score. Pick left to right, right, left, left, right.
Right.
There it is. This is a sweet food item, Shells, that starts with the letter C. Starts with the letter C. It doesn't really smell like anything, but there you go. You might find this in a sundae or in a candy bar. Is it caramel?
It is caramel.
Definitely. Let's drop this down for them to see. Stand behind.
I just do this.
Yep.
Get in the big one.
Very end.
Go for 3.
Nice. Drop it.
Go for 3.
Push it.
Let's give it up for Shells. 6 points for Shells. And now we are in the final 5 minutes of the Game Show Game Show. So we are in what I like to call the lightning round. All the categories categories and all of the point values, and also every single question will be worth double points! This is the time to catch up if you feel the need. Everyone, let's go to Get Lit for 1.
2 points.
Which author wrote the tales of Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn? And that was Forrest.
Mark Twain.
Is it Mark Twain? Nicely done. That's 2 points for you. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 1.
Sucks. Okay.
How many holes are there in a full game of golf? And that was Jams.
18.
Is it 18?
Disagree.
Oh.
Nicely done. 2 points for you. Let's go to Impressions for 1. Mickey Mouse. And that was definitely Forrest.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone knows the black and white.
He went full Steamboat Willie, okay.
Yes! All right, let's go to Sing That Verse for 1. Whoa, we're halfway there. And that was Chef Boyardee.
Whoa! Living on a bread!
Yeah!
Wow,
Take my
where did that
hand.
voice
We're
come from?
halfway there. All right, we'll make it, I swear. Let's go to Get Lit for 2.
I hate this one.
A 3D movie was based on this Jazz Age novel written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And that is Miss Austin.
Gets me.
Is it the
Great Gatsby!
Is it the Great Gatsby? Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 2.
Your head is so thick.
Sorry. Which musical movie series featured an a cappella performance by the Green Bay Packers? And that was Jams.
Pitch Perfect.
Is it Pitch Perfect?
Yes.
No, it is. That's 4 points for you. The series is
I
Pitch
said 2
Perfect.
at
The
the
movie
end.
is 2. Let's try Bird Brains for 2.
Yep.
What's the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? And that was Chef.
Hedwig!
Is it Hedwig? 4 points for Chef Boyardee. Let's go to Sing That Verse for 2. Scaramouche, can you do the Fandango? And that is all Girl Scouts.
Thunderbolt and lightning, baby.
No. Okay, done. All right, let's go to Impressions for 2.
Impressions for 2, yes, this one.
Sylvester Stallone. All right, and Boss came out. Yeah! That's 4 points. And let's go to Bird Brains for 3.
Going too fast.
3, boop.
Dick Grayson is just one person who held the mantle of this avian-themed sidekick.
What does avian mean?
Bird. Thank you, Jams.
Robin?
Is it Robin? It is Robin. That's it. Damn. Let's go to Get Lit for 3. This novel about a revolution in France is the basis for one of the longest running Broadway musicals of all time. All right, hey dog. Is it Les Miserables? 6 points for you. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 3.
Let's do it.
I clicked there. Which professional wrestler's catchphrase is "You can't see me"? And that is May.
That was all May.
John Cena!
Is it John Cena? Nicely done. You got yourself a bunch of points. Let's go to Bird Brains for 4.
Falling back.
What's Woody Woodpecker's famous laugh?
Wow, freaking out.
And that is Chef Boyardee.
Actually, I was like,
It's actually pretty
Pretty
close.
close. There's just very, that's the one. That's the one.
That's it.
That is 8 points for you. Get Lit for 4.
I don't like this one.
This famous series of spy novels and movies was created by the writer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And that is Boss.
James Bond.
Is it James
I
Bond?
was gonna guess that.
Nicely done. James Bond and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang were both created by Ian Fleming. Let's go to Bird Brains for
I
5.
get 1.
Carol Spinney has played this large fowl from a seedy neighborhood since the first episode of a popular PBS children's show. And that was James.
Sesame Street.
Is the bird named Sesame Street?
The bird is not named Sesame
Oh,
Street.
It
all
didn't say
right.
the bird's
Big
name.
Bird.
It said the
Is the bird Big
Of
Bird?
the children's show.
This large fowl.
Of this children's show.
A children's show.
Now, we can't argue that, but it's time to put your paddles away. We've got time for one final challenge, and that is
Really
secret challenge
felt
number
back
3. telephone. Now, Jesse will need you
I will
again.
need me, yes.
All right, everyone.
I've got one.
All right, great. Yes, everyone. Jesse will be joining this team, so we have an equal number of players. Meg, I'm going to hand you a card. Here's what's going to happen. On these cards, there's a phrase. You will whisper, whisper, whisper that phrase all the way down the line until we reach Shells, until we reach K-Dog. And Shells and K-Dog, when you get that phrase, you're going to run over to me and get it whispered into my ear. Don't worry, it's nothing suggestive, okay? And then the team that is most accurate will win 20 points for each player. For each player. Okay. So this could make the game right here. By the way, if both teams are equally accurate or inaccurate,
5 minutes.
if both teams are equally accurate or inaccurate, he already knows what it is.
I know, that's why can't you have her card? There we go.
Okay, don't look at me. All right, if both teams are equally accurate or inaccurate, then the team who gets here first will win. Ready, set, go! Alright, great. Wait, what was that last one? Great. Alright, on this side I heard Candy Crunch.
No, that's not what he said. Yes,
Please
it
tell me
is.
what
It's a Candy Coconut Crunch Lovers.
Yeah.
That's it. Candy Coconut Crunch Lovers.
worst.
On this side I heard Candy Crunching Coconut Waters.
We got all the words right.
You said lovers over here.
The words are out of order.
We're not
So
faded.
you're getting the point. Alright, everyone. So we don't know yet who's won the Game Show, but Meg, if you win, where will you go?
I don't know what it was.
If I win, where will I go?
Yeah.
Disney World.
Ho! How about you, Forrest?
Banff National Park.
Banff National Park! Yes!
London.
London!
Sydney.
Sydney!
Hang on for us.
Hanging out with Forrest!
I'm gonna have to stay home too.
K-Dog.
Disney.
Disney! Which one?
World.
Alright, there we go. Disneyland. Disneyland! You gotta love Anaheim. Alright.
Rio.
Rio! Sunshine.
Paris.
Paris!
Cleveland.
Cleveland! Jesse, why? Do we have any ties for first, second, or third?
We do not have any ties for those spots. Everybody, I've got the scores all tallied up. You all did a fantastic job, but 3 of you did a little bit better than everyone else. Starting with our number 3 winner with a total of 73 points. Everyone, give it up for Miss
Wow.
Austin.
How did that happen?
Austin, you're taking home a limited edition water bottle from our newest attraction, Ragnarok Axes. That's our axe throwing range upstairs where we will teach you to throw an axe at a wall and you will compete like a champion. Let's give it up for Miss Austin!
That brings us to number 2 with a grand total of 79. Put your hands together for K-Dog.
K-Dog, you're taking home a pass to our signature escape room, Trapped in the Room with the Zombie. We've got a zombie on a chain. Every 5 minutes, the chain will grow longer. Hopefully, you'll get out before the zombie gets you. Let's give it up for K-Dog!
And that brings us to our winner with 89 points. In the show. Be nice, Jams, because your new queen is Chef Boyardee.
A pass to Trapped in the Room with the Zombie, and you are now our game show queen. Let's give it up for your queen.
Yeah.
There we go. Everyone bow down before our new game show queen.
Alright, everyone, and now let's dance it out. Put it out! Put it out! Bring it in! Bring it in! And give it a spin!
Come dance in the middle for us, everybody. Come have some fun. Come on.
On the dance floor, everyone. This has been the Game Show Game Show. We hope you've had as good a time as we have. We love you. Good night.